Ladies and gentlemen, and all the rest of you wonderful people out there, hello and welcome to a bit of an update video. So, yeah, a lot of stuff kind of happened with Starbound with me this week in a very short amount of time. And here is one of them. I have finally upgraded my mech. And this is pretty much me just kind of showing it off. Nothing too special. I definitely got a much better body. The Gatling gun is fun, but it's weak. But it serves a purpose, and that's fine. But the reason I'm doing an update video in this format is because, one, I had some weird audio glitches on my end. Nothing too terrible, but it's definitely weird. But most of all, I ended up in a pretty rotten mood by the end of the recording. And kind of started it in a rotten mood too, but that's neither here nor there. But here you'll see me in a glitch fortress where I ended up, before ever recording, and through the scanning of 3 posters, these 2 you see and one up top, instant done with scanning glitch. I didn't even realize it was going to be that quick, but it happened. And this is also where I picked up something kind of funky called a alien appendage, which was quite silly. But we basically just spent some time killing the rest of the glitch, and I move on back here, where I'm offloading some stuff and seeing what I need, putting some stuff away, that sort of thing. Nothing special. Then I find this. Something I picked up in a... I don't even remember where I picked it up. I picked it up in the last session. Super strong missile launcher. And this is what's part of the sour mood by the end of the game. As you can see here, not here yet. I can't do it here. I think it's in the upgrade station, the mod one there. I upgrade this a few times. I have enough on me in material to upgrade it to like the 8th level or so. And make it stupid strong. And I think I go past the Durasteel. Fairly certain I do. I think I go down and get some Durasteel. Yeah. And yeah, it make it really powerful. And later on I found out just how powerful it is. And let's see, here you'll see where I upgraded my forge. I can actually make better weapons and armors there. What was I doing here again? I think, I was upgrading my new sword. I think I'd forged a new sword, which is a little better than Solus' sword. And here we are back on the outpost. And I'm kind of doing my thing, going around, acting silly. You know, me being me. And of course, I get distracted and realize that I have a new mission from Nuru. I realize I should have cut this out, but oh well. Yay me for being stupid again. But here we are. And we go get a really cool sword here. But you know me, I get distracted real easy. So off we go on this, and I make short work of the... I think the last gladiator? I'm fairly certain he's the last gladiator. May not be, I'm not sure. But here again, I use my missile launcher, which is freshly upgraded. And it is dumb powerful. If I can hit things, that is. And you may notice that I'm hopping around a little more. I upgraded my mobility a bit too. I've got the triple jump now. And I think I upgraded the morph ball thing? I don't remember. I know I need to. Especially if I want to start doing the Starfarers stuff, their planet side thing. But yeah, made short work of him. Had fun with the gates opening and closing because of spawning animals. And yeah, some mechanics are dumber than they should be. And of course, this is where we pick up that nice new shiny flamethrower sword, which is terribly outdated already. Unless I can upgrade it beyond where it's at. I'll figure that out later. But off we go to talk to Nuru and then to Esther. There's my trophy and my sword. Really, really cool looking sword. It really is. I think I'll go to play with it here. Single strike weapon, which kind of sucks. But that doesn't. That's awesome. And here we are at the glitch artifact. I guess you'd call it mission. The boss fight with the bone dragon. And this is where I really, really fall in love with this missile launcher. It makes short work of the cultists in this, and the bone dragon. Oh, the bone dragon don't last long at all. Of course, I'm robbing this guy blind because, of course, I am. So sit back and enjoy this part of it as I'm going to idle by here and let you watch it. Ah, I hear the bells ringing. Here come the lambs to the slaughter. And poof! Just like that. Single shot kills. That is so awesome. At some point, a few of our allies come in to help us. And I had no idea that we were going to do that. I think Nuru comes in. I think the Apex lady comes in. Who else? I think that might be it. I think just those two. I don't remember. We'll see here in a minute when I start getting slightly overwhelmed. Yeah, here we go. I should get some help from our allies here. Yeah, there's Nuru. I can't tell on the smaller screen. I'm watching through my editing. But it looks like it's just Nuru and the Apex chick. Who's more than enough help, considering that massive rocket launcher's doing all the work. But they're definitely helping. And it is much appreciated. And as you can tell, my armor is certainly holding up. And I'm still wearing the armor from the Frackin Universe Forge. I forget what set I'm wearing. But it's definitely holding up and is one of the better armors so far. The armor that I'm working on in the other forge is the Phoenix set. And I think it upgrades into a better set using the Solarium, I think it is. And it looks really good. It's effectively just going to be my last, quote-unquote, last armor. Something to kind of say, hey, look what I'm wearing. Although it has no buffs to it, it will certainly have a much beefier armor rating. And I'll use that for bosses or if I'm going after somebody in particular that, you know, like in the bounty hunting sections later. Or something like that. Or wear it cosmetically, because it does look pretty fun. I think that's it. I believe that's it. Except for Big Boss. Which is now Bone Dragon. And I think I flipped out a little bit because I never actually looked up this fight. I wasn't prepared for it. I had no idea what was coming. And there it is, Bone Dragon. And my rocket launcher, again, makes short work of the Bone Dragon pretty quickly. I mean, it's knocking chunks out of its health pretty rapidly. Plus the help of my crew and allies, which I think my allies have left. I think it's just my crew with me now. Couldn't take any refuge because its blasts tear up walls and everything. Or those walls anyway. But I didn't need it. Again, my armor was holding up and I had my Healy stuffs on me. And I almost died right there. I have a bad habit of not watching my health. Almost wish the health bar was somewhere else where I could see it a little easier. I get tunnel vision when I'm doing this. I'm focused on me. But that triple jump ended up being a really phenomenal help in this fight. And Bone Dragon's down. And of course I get the bonehead, the dragon bonehead pistol, which is kind of cool. And I think back to Esther we go. And of course here we learn that she had the final artifact the whole time. Yada yada yada, all that fun stuff. Because, you know, always forget that humans are a race. Silly me. Oh, dearie, I had it the whole time. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Like I couldn't give it to you at the start of the goddamn adventure. Old hag. You know, I haven't played enough vanilla Starbound to even know how many of the resources are vanilla that I'm using now. There's a good chance that after I deal with the ruin that I'm probably going to drop Frackin Universe, keep a handful of quality of life mods, and just play vanilla through. And just so I get familiar with what's available and what's there. But here we are, dummy me. I decide, you know what? Let's try to take on the ruin as we are. Yeah, no. I don't know if it's just my inability to deal with this many oncoming enemies, or if I just need to go through and get some better armors. But I die repeatedly here. I'm going to let y'all watch a little bit of this planet, which is effectively the ruin's body. We're basically fighting on an eldritch horror here. Cthulhu's little brother. Or maybe it's his big brother, considering Cthulhu is, you know, in the depths of Earth, and this is a planet. Like Yog-Sothoth or some crap. But I think at some point I end up traversing the whole planet, realizing how small it is. And I think I just have to make a mad dash. I think I do. I've tried that at least one point, but I end up falling to my doom. Which you'll see at some point. I later realized that that plasma blade that I have has a swirl attack that does pretty good damage, and I could have got out of that situation and a lot of these situations here that I'm going to get into with that blade attack. But I was just trying to mad dash down there. I was ready to get through with it. You know, I was riding on a high. I was like, holy crap, I beat the bone dragon. I beat everything. I'm going to the ruin. And then, yeah, no. And I think it's at this point here. Yep. That I say, screw it, we're not ready for this. And I start offloading some stuff, and this is where I go completely south. And yeah. It's not good. Right here. Clicky, clicky, clicky. Now if you remember, I used the other upgrade station previously, and I was like, oh look, I can upgrade this now. But I think it's a mod problem. I think there's a mod clash here. And poof. Gone. I think that's what happened to my my needler too, the one that I lost. So pretty much at this point, I'm salty, I'm done. I'm even complaining to myself because I figured it out. I think at this point I put two and two together that it was a mod being a problem. Mod clashing. And on top of everything, I realize I am missing one of my boss treasures. My Kluak staff. And there you go. So I hope y'all enjoyed this update. Hope y'all come back again next week for some more proper episodes, hopefully. Till then, good night, everybody.